Happy birthday, B. I hope you like your AeroPress. I thought I would personally make a how-to video for you. If I am slurring or I seem tired, this is definitely authentic because I haven't had a cup of coffee yet. I've only been up just for a little bit, and so I'm making this coffee for myself. So the first thing, and then this would kind of give you an idea of how long it takes too. So the first thing, somehow, whether you use like a pot like this, or whatever you want to use to boil water, get water to a really hot temperature. So we have something like this that we use. So I'll go ahead and start that and get that water heated up. I already hit it once before, so it's reheating. The second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get my milk and my choice of creamer ready. So I'm going to pour just a little bit of milk in here, making this kind of cappuccino style. I'm going to put my little bit of creamer in here. Our microwave is pretty stout, and so I really don't have to warm it up for too long. So I only warm it up for about 45 seconds. You don't want to get it too hot. You just want to get it a little bit warm. Okay. So I'm done with that. This is warming up. I've got this warming up. I'm going to use a second coffee cup actually to make the, I guess you could call it kind of an espresso shot. So here are my pieces to my AeroPress. I've got the plunger, I've got my filters, I have a mixer, a scooper, and actually this thing is a funnel, but I don't usually use it. Right now I'm just kind of using it as a place where I can plug these things into. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put my filter in the bottom of this, and then I'm going to lock it in to the bottom of the AeroPress. So I'm going to put that right on top of this other cup. It fits nicely. It fits most cups just like that. And then it's your choice how much coffee you want to put into it. I put at least one scoop. Sometimes people do a scoop and a half or scoop and a little. I think I'm going to do a scoop and a little. So scoop and a little. I'll go ahead and set this aside now. So your choice of coffee. What we like to buy, we buy Lavazza. A lot of times we'll try to wait till that's on sale. But go ahead and just get like a good coffee that you would like. We use Lavazza, and it's more. It's called Intenso, so it's more potent than the others. So I'm going to take this. I'm going to shake it back and forth so I get the coffee kind of level on the bottom. And then, if you look at this, you can see the different numbers. And so I'll fill it up however high I want to. And basically, that gives me an idea of how much coffee I'm going to have in that cup. You can, if you don't want creamer, you don't have to fill it all the way up. You can still fill it up about 2.5 or something like that, or 3. Plunge it through, and then you can add hot water into it. And that's kind of like what they call Americano. Is when they do a shot of espresso and then they finish it with hot water, and they don't use cream or sugar. Okay, so I'm going to put that there. I'm going to take my hot water. I'm going to fill it up. I'm going to go a little bit past the 2. And then I'm going to take my stirrer. I'm going to put it in here, and I'm going to count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One advantage of using this particular stirrer is because the lip that it has on the top of it lands right on top of this, and it keeps you from scraping up and tearing up your filters because it won't touch it. Okay, so I've already got that stirred, set that in the sink, and now I'm ready to plunge. So I'm going to put this in here, and it is actually just a little bit hard. And so I'm going to push this down on here, and I'm going to take my time. You don't want to plunge it too quickly. And you can actually see the coffee pushing through. I'm making a video for B right now.
Hi, B.
Okay, so I'm going to push it just kind of slow. sometimes you got to get on top of it just to, because it's not always that easy. But it'll get to a point where you start hearing the air blowing through the filter. Just push it all the way down. Give it a nice little push, and then you're done. Okay? So you can look at it. A little espresso, it even has a little foam on it. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just rinse this off real quick. I'll take my cap off. Rinse that off. Okay, no big deal. Rinse it off. And I'm going to go ahead and come over to the trash can. And if I plunge it the rest of the way, it will it'll knock the rest of it out. See that? A little tap. I still have a little bit of coffee on there, so I'm going to rinse that off. Give it a little shake. And just leave it like this. Leave it plunged all the way through and just go ahead and set it aside. And the next time you want to make the coffee, then you can pull it apart. So my coffee's ready. That's all done. I need to rinse off my stirrer. Put that back. It's all set aside. I'm going to pull out my milk creamer mixture. And this is the other thing that we got in the mail that we love. This is a frother. Now, this has to work a certain way. First of all, you don't want to turn it on and then stick it into the milk because it will just spray you, okay? So, if you've ever watched them at Starbucks, what they'll typically do is they'll turn it to the side, they'll stick this in so it's right near the top, and then they'll turn it on. You don't want to stick it deep into it. It won't have the same effect. You do kind of want to pull it so you see it just underneath the surface. And if you just hold it there and just keep it so you can continue to see it, can you see that? Then what's happening is it's frothing the top of it. You can even see the froth growing. See that? So just keep it. Like I said, if you pull it out too far, you will spray yourself. If you push it too far in, it won't quite have the same effect. So it's frothing so much it's almost about ready to spill over the side. And that's good. Alright, look at all that. Alright, so I'll shake that off, rinse it off. Everything's ready to go for the next person or the next time. And then at this point, I'm going to go ahead and just pour my coffee into this one. And voila. Cappuccino. Ready to go. A lot of froth. All I'm drinking is froth at the moment. Eventually I'll get to it though. So, happy birthday. Enjoy.